New product alert. Is this foundation worth the buy? Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Keisha and today I'm coming at you with a first impression video. In my Sephora haul, which was a video I posted before I'm posting this one, I posted that I got the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation and the Too Faced Born This Way Foundation. These foundations have been out for a little while, so I didn't know if anybody would want to see a first impression video on it. And you guys commented below and let me know that you would be interested. So I decided that I was going to do a first impression video on both foundations. Today in particular, I decided to do one on the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation. I got the shade Cinnamon. So if you want to see how this foundation wore throughout my little 8-hour shift today at work, just continue to watch. And also, if you haven't already, tap that subscribe button down below.
Okay, so I'm barefaced. I already primed my face with my Holy Grail primer. And let's see. I'm going to start off with one side of my face first. This foundation is pretty thick, which I like. I feel like whenever a foundation is thick, that means that it's full coverage. Definitely full coverage. Blending out pretty nicely. I feel like I have all the time in the world.
Alright, so I officially have one side of my face done. This is the no makeup side. This is the makeup side. My blemishes and dark spots all being shown on this side, and then this side being just one shade. I hear that this foundation is supposed to oxidize, so I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about this yet. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side of my face and I'll come right back to you. So this is the foundation in its bare form. No powder, no concealer, none of that extra stuff that I like to do. And honestly, it looks pretty good. It blended out pretty well. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my face and I'll come right back to you. Even as I'm currently baking right now, I can kind of see my powder looking like it's oxidizing. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but. So I officially got my face set. I have my powder. I put on a little bit of concealer. I put on some blush. I did the very bare minimum because I really wanted to see how this foundation would wear throughout the day. I am currently about to go to work, but I will give you a product update. I will let you know if this foundation oxidizes anymore or how it just wears throughout the day. It's definitely going to be put to the test because work is work. It's crazy. I'm always running around, sweating like a crazy person, so we'll see how this wears throughout the day. Just continue to watch. Hi loves, it's officially 4 o'clock in the afternoon, which means that I've had this foundation on now for a total of 9 hours, and still I think it held up pretty well. Things that I look for whenever I'm testing out a new foundation is if it settled into my fine lines underneath my eyes, which are always off the chain, and I don't see any makeup settling into those. Around my nose, I don't see any like product separation or creasing. I talk a lot and I smile a lot, and I don't see any makeup settling into the fine lines around my mouth. So this foundation did oxidize, but I feel like it was like a good type of oxidize. I feel like it's one of those foundations that kind of get better with time, but I don't want to give away too much, so just stay tuned and I'll be coming back to you with my final review. So the weather sets the tone for the day, and this was today's vibe. It was just so gloomy and rainy all day. But it's okay. I stayed bundled up with my little fur baby Mason. Just melts my little heart until it was time for me to give you guys my final product review. So this was at 7 p.m. and I was still loving this foundation 12 hours later. Alright loves, so it's officially 8 o'clock at night, which means that I've had this foundation on now for a total of 13 hours. And my overall thoughts on this foundation is, drum rolls. I don't know if that sounds like a drum roll, but that's what I'm going for. But is that I'm in love. I absolutely love this foundation. It sets so well on my skin. Like I said, this is one of those foundations that just get better throughout the day of you wearing it. It does oxidize on your skin, so I either recommend you to maybe go a shade lighter than what you would normally go for, or for you to actually go in the store and test it out, maybe on your hand or maybe on a like piece of your face, just to see how it sets on your skin. Somehow I got lucky and I picked this shade out online and it ended up working out for me. I was a tad bit nervous. I'm actually nervous about the Born This Way foundation as well, but I just always feel like if I do get the wrong shade, I can always like bronze up my face and kind of make it match my body, if you know, if it's not that far off from my skin shade. But this one this one was the exact perfect match. My overall grade for this foundation is definitely an A+. I feel like in every video, in every product review, all my foundations lately have been at the grade A+, but I feel like with me, I love a matte face. So any foundation that gives me that matte looking airbrush face all day is A+ in my book, and that's what this foundation gave me. So if you guys are interested in trying out a new high-end foundation and you haven't tried out the Huda Beauty Fox Filter foundation, I would definitely recommend you to try it. If you're looking for that matte looking airbrush face, I definitely recommend you to pick up this foundation. My only disclaimer is that it does oxidize on your skin, so I would definitely be mindful of that. Hope that this first impression video was helpful for you. It has been so gloomy and rainy here, so today has just been a really chill day. So I don't know, I hope that this was enough for you to want to maybe try this foundation. I don't know, I think it looks good on me. I don't know what you guys think, but if you haven't already, don't forget to tap that subscribe button down below, and I'll see you guys soon.